Hey guys, Evan Orrick here, back with another live stream. How are we today, my guys? We are live. Today, I really gave it some thought. I don't believe we have any particular topics to talk about, but we are live nonetheless. Um, of course, I might think of something along the way. I might have some minor updates to give about the fan film, but other than that, this is going to be a stream where we talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So basically, um, give me 1 second here. Sorry. Whoop, 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 let me make sure. OBS. You guys can hear me. Good, good, good. Okay, we're all good. So, so we don't have any particular topics to talk about today. If I remember correctly, the stream last week, to which don't know if I'll be streaming next week. We'll see. Um, Not 100% sure about that. But the topics last stream were Godzilla Mecha Annihilation finished filming, and that the official trailer is coming tomorrow. So the official trailer released since then. I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't. Please do. Hello, Yako. Hello, Boomerax. Hey, Evan. Who's this loser? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I got to give it some thought. Gee, is he behind me? But okay, I'll stop. So basically, anyways, sorry. The official trailer is out. So if you have not checked that out, please check that out. I think I will make a final trailer for it, but I'm not going to confidently say that you'll be seeing more in that trailer than the official trailer. So if you really want to get a good gist, I mean, it's really the purpose of the final trailer isn't to give more information for the movie. Of course, you get more shots, but not, shots and information are two different things. You can get information through shots, but not necessarily. It depends. But I highly recommend you check out if you want to get the best gist of what this movie is going to be about. Check out the official trailer. It came out 6 days ago. Go check it out. Of course, before that or after that, I released the different video, Jiger figure review. Check that out too if you haven't. But mainly check out Godzilla Mecha Annihilation official trailer. The final trailer will be coming out in mid-September. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Also, as far as Mecha Annihilation is done filming, I still haven't refilmed that one scene that I talked about last stream, which I want to refilm because it didn't turn out that great. I'm probably gonna be doing that. I made a schedule for that, I think, right? Tomorrow, ideally, I might refilm that scene. I've been pushing it back. I wanna get into doing that, at some point, you know? So, anywho, yeah, so I'm gonna be refilming that scene that I didn't like how it turned out tomorrow. Um, and then what can I say? After that, I've already, finished. I also finished filming the final scene. That's why I said I finished filming last week, but that still needs some tweaks with editing. And technically, the final battle scene, which is a separate scene, also isn't done because the music's finished, but I still need to convert it over to my computer from the person who's making the music for my fan films, Robozilla64. So it's all coming down. It's all coming together. What's going to happen is me and my team are going to watch the full thing, each scene, take out every little thing that doesn't work, polish it up, and hopefully have it in time for release on October 7th. Hello, Jara. What's up, man? Is there a nude scene? No, there's not a nude scene. How's you, Evan? I'm good, man. How about you? Um, but no. There's no there's no nude scene. Um, but the film is coming together. It really is. So every scene is technically done filming, but I'm going to be refilming a scene. So if you count that, then no, the film isn't technically done filming, but I'm going to refilm that scene I didn't like how it turned out tomorrow. Also edit it maybe the day after. Um, and then I'll also add in the music for the final battle scene. I'll wait for some VFX for the final scene, which comes after the final battle scene. If it isn't already confusing enough for you guys, I apologize. And then the whole movie will be done uh, through editing and filming sometime mid next week, but it won't be. Just it will be done in my eyes because I'm gonna then bring in my crew and we're gonna pick it apart. And that's gonna be the whole month of September. We're doing that. By the way, I probably should have made this a topic. See, you just realize that you don't make certain things a topic until you start the stream. Stupid me. But I've already started writing. I'm well into writing the script for the next fan film after Godzilla Mecha Annihilation. I'm halfway done with it, which is funny because I'm halfway done with it, and yet it has even more words than the script for Godzilla Mecha Annihilation. Because on Docs you can check how many words it has. So I have more words or letters. I forgot which one it was. In this script than in Mecha Annihilation, but yet I'm halfway done for the script of this final Godzilla fan film, like the one that's coming after. You know, what was I gonna say? Not final. You know what I mean? The one after Mecha Annihilation. And I've already started writing the script for it. I have to finish that up too, actually, because I plan on filming that one as soon as I'm done with Mecha Annihilation. I don't take breaks, guys. I go right back into it just because I give myself time to do these things. I need to give myself time to do these things. So let me take a second here. I think the kaijus are nude. I guess technically, right? Because they're not wearing clothes. It's a good point. Just joined the stream. We're talking about Cine 2. Well, welcome, Taro, but no, we are not. That does seem to be a discussion in almost every stream, even though it's never something I want to talk about because it'll never be released. Um, but welcome. Let me see here. I recently started college. Still been working on Yakko's direction. I have 11 minutes. Nice. Well, first things first. Congrats and props to you. I'm not even in college yet, but I can already imagine how hard it is to do that and a fan film. Also, I'm halfway through Shock. I saw you send me a link on Discord, Yakko. So I didn't ignore you. Don't worry. I have the I saw the first I think 8 minutes of it, or at least the part where I don't know. Spoiler alert, where Shock kind of runs off in the beginning. So I'm on that part, if in case you're curious. But I saw it. Don't worry. I'm still watching it. Hello, Sunzel. Welcome to the stream, man. How you been? Hey, Evan, tell us what your contest thingy is for the Thanksgiving deadline. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait for the announcement for that to happen. And when is the announcement coming out? You might ask. That would be in mid-October. So I can't tell what it is now because if I tell you what it is now without making a proper video, then you, Gyro, who might want to join, might be able to jump the gun and get a head start, and that wouldn't be fair. So I can't say what it is until the announcement video itself. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be starting that, or I'm going to be releasing that in mid-October. But funny enough, I actually am not 100% dead set on what the theme will be. I have ideas, but I don't 100% know what the theme will be. I gotta really narrow it down because it's coming up. So, but anyways, I'm halfway done with the script. I should have made that the topic. Pretend it's a topic. Pretend that's the OBS cover. Pretend that's the thumbnail. Pretend that's the title. Just pretend for a second with me, guys. So I'm halfway done with the script. I'm set a deadline that I need to finish the script by September 23rd. Because think about it, Godzilla Mecha Annihilation releases October 7th, and I want to start filming literally a few days after. So maybe October 10th I start filming. Meaning I have between September 23rd and October 10th to send out the lines to the voice actors, to get the lines back, for which, if in case you're curious, if anyone is in the chat and wants to voice act, I don't know if, I mean, I've already, the problem is a lot of the roles are roles that have been in the movies. So, in other words, I don't have any room for new voice actors. So before you guys just start interrupting with, can I voice act? Sadly, I don't know if I can allow that, just because the roles in this following movie are reprising roles. So I can't have, obviously, new voice actors for those. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, between September 23rd and October 10th, um, I need to get the script done so then I can send out the voice lines, get the voice lines back, get a head start on making sets, at least for the first few scenes, because I don't know if I said this before, but if I didn't, now you know. What I'm going to be doing for this next coming fan film, which I'm trying to make as a, as official as possible as far as the movie making experience is concerned. I want to make it as authentic to the filmmaking experience as possible, but of course, channel wise. By After I'm done with the script, I can't do this yet because I haven't finished the script. But once I'm done with the script, I want to write out each scene, and on the side of each scene, write down all the set materials. And I did not do that for Mecha Annihilation. So while I was prepared for some sets, I wasn't for others because I thought I had more time than I did. And when the time came to actually film it, I was like, ooh, I don't have a proper set for this, but I got to film. So I guess I'll use some substitutes that are still good, but would have looked better had I pre-prepared myself. So between the 23rd and the 10th, setting out voice lines, getting the voice lines back, making not a shot list. Shot lists are a little too complicated for my taste, and I want my freedom too. But I'm gonna be definitely making a set list. That's important. I need to know my sets. I need to know what I need to make or get or buy anything. And I have a pretty good start. So basically, I have like $250 worth of gift cards that I got on my birthday that I haven't paid for yet. So this film, this incoming film, not this one, Mecha Annihilation, the one after it, it's already starting on a $250 budget because I have $250 worth of gift cards. So it's already like right off the bat starting at a budget of $250, and it will definitely go up. But that's where it's starting off as, which is a very good price because I can get all my sets in, at least the most critical ones, and I'll be able to tell which ones I need to the set list. So I recommend anyone who's watching do that too. I haven't even done it myself, but I can already taste how helpful it's going to be. OMG to so hard colleges. I put Yako more on the line, but I have a good chunk of the movie finished already. Yeah, well, so wait, how long have you? Well, if it must have just started, right? How long have you started with college? But yeah, no, like I said earlier, props to you for doing two things at once. And never rush it either. I mean, I know you're not, but college is also important. So I mean, what can I say? Keep working on Yako, but don't rush it just for the sake of releasing it. You can also knock out two birds with one stone. But I know you're already doing that, so I'm not going to remind you. But anyway, so make a set list, guys. That is my big advice of the night. See, I hate this. It's already becoming dark out. You know, this is what happens when it goes into the winter. As everyone knows, the sun goes down earlier, and I hate it. I love it when it's like 8 o'clock at night and the sun is still practically up. Oh, it's a shame, you know. Uh, but of course, the worst of all is when it's like nighttime at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. In any case, so make a set list. Maybe Gyro, maybe do you do that? I'm curious because I know you're heavily prepared for when you work on your things. You have great sets, so I'm wondering if you have the same thing. But sometimes you have it pre-made for you. Not you, but people in general have it pre-made for them, which I do too. Like I've pre-made my fair share of hills and stuff that I can always use, rocks, you name it. But for this incoming fan, no, it's hard to say the next fan film because that means Mecha Annihilation. But now I'm trying to adjust to the vocabulary of saying the following one. So apologies, but I'm talking about the following one when I talk about this stuff in case you don't know. But the following fan film, I want to make giant hills. I mean, I've already made like some mini hills. I've done that for Mecha Annihilation, but for the one after it, I want to make tall ones, like ones that are like Godzilla's like shoulder length, because those are the size of actual hills, and you compare them to the size of kaiju's. They're not tall. I mean, they can be. I mean, geography is different all over, but they're not always mini hills. They can sometimes be mini hills. They can sometimes be big hills. I want to make more big hills. And I'm taking some advice from a friend of mine who made his for his fan film. Basically, what you, at least, well, I haven't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure what you need to do is you need to um, get cut out foam, like for a base, thick foam, styrofoam for the base, crumple up cardboard paper, and then surround it all by padding. And the padding you paint brown or green, depending on the type of hill you want to make, or white if it's snow. Any one of those will work. I haven't even tried it yet, so I'm not telling you to do this because I haven't done it myself, but my friend did it, worked out for him, and what can I say? Unless I'm a dope, it should work for me too. Um, so yeah, I'm doing that, and it's gonna work out pretty well, I hope. Um, but yeah, no, so we got that, and I really want to reveal what type of sets I'm going to need for this following fan film, but I don't want to do that because then you're going to get a gist of the following fan film setting, and we're not even going to get into what that's going to be. You have to wait a year from now for that trailer, you know? But let's focus on the present. So Mecha Annihilation will be coming out October 7th. It's all coming together. All scenes are done filming, besides one scene I want to refilm, and we're going to pick it apart, polish it up in September so that it can be released in October. That's the gist of it. If in case I haven't said that 1,000 times, I'm sorry. I like to repeat myself, but definitely that's. I'm gonna turn the. Oh, unfortunately, I have to do this. I hate it when I have to do that. I hate turning on the. Whoops, it's still kind of bright. Okay, but I hate having to turn on the, you know, the lamp this early or this late, I guess now. Um, Let me see here. Whoops. Well, I missed a lot of stuff in the chat. I apologize. I'm taking a break to read that all right now. Anyway, makes any two Evan. We all desire. Okay, in all seriousness, the next fan film is hype. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you'll like it. You know, it is definitely the longest fan film I've ever made, but it's the one I've worked the hardest because I've taken a year to make it, not 6 months to make it. So thank you. Yeah, I hope it to. Oops. I hope to release Yako around Christmas. It is a movie that fits the Christmas atmosphere. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, movies around Christmas time are always great. It is a very hopeful and optimistic movie compared to the original version. Nice. Taro, he did make Stenny 2, but Stenny sued Evan because it blacklisted Stenny to make more movies. No, actually, the simple truth is it was a bad movie, and yeah, I did private it. Yeah, I started college last Monday. Oh, okay, yeah. So 2 weeks now, huh? As someone who was in college between 2020 and 2022, focus and balance things. Yeah, I'm not even in college, and I can agree with that one. That sounds smart. Hello, Tokuist. How you doing, man? David. I should just say David at that point. I'm calling you Tokuist. That's the plan. Set list as in props. Um, sort of. Yeah. Like for instance, like let's say scene one. You need it's a scene of two characters on horseback riding along a hill, right? And you make a set list of okay, I need like create like hills to make. I need horse action figures and I need human action figures to ride on those horses. I need a sky background. Like I list all those things like on a dash next to scene one, like kind of like that. Um, Yo, Tokoist. Want hills or mountains? Well, what do you mean want? I mean you can't just hand it to me over right now. 1001 times to be exact. Just kidding. I was about to say. Oh my God. But you have a fair share amount, or at least you have those canyon rocks that I imagine. Also, apologies, I'm going to turn off my camera for just 1 second. Um, but you had those canyon rocks that you used for my 2019 Thanksgiving Awards. And those look good. What did it take? Oh, wait, I was just about to say, what did it take to make those? But I remembered that you said that wasn't it newspaper, right? With like, it had like padding around or something. I forgot what it was. Pre-production, you mean? Pre-production, yeah, pre-production, right. I mean, technically, working on the script is also pre-production, so I've already started it. But the set list is just another part of that I want to do that I haven't done for any of the other fan films. So the basic point of it is, preparedness. I want to be prepared. What's good, Evan? Hello, Tyron. Welcome, man. Um, so I want to be prepared. Um, but yes, pre-production. So I don't know. I'm trying to find time to. I'm trying to find time to. Finish the script while also polishing up this fan film. It's not easy, but I'm thankful that. So basically, with Godzilla Mecha Annihilation, I was thankful that I discovered this for myself. So, if in case you guys don't remember, I was in Spain exactly a year ago from now, or from now, just a year ago. But I was in Spain and I couldn't work on Godzilla Chase for Change, so I had a 1 month or really 3 week stall from working on it. And from there, I then decided to um, start writing the script for Godzilla Mecha Annihilation. So I started writing the script for Godzilla Mecha Annihilation in Spain. I finished it when I came back to the United States. But I wrote most of it while I was in Spain. But it taught me that, man, to write a good script, not only does it, have to be lengthy and, way before you even start filming it, you have to take your time. I mean, I'm just saying basic things off the bat, but these are things I really didn't know. And before Godzilla Mecha Annihilation, I would literally give myself like 1 to 2 weeks to write a script. The logic was 5 scenes a day. I write 5 scenes a day. Don't look it over that much, and you have in total maybe like 25 scenes by the time you have a 5 day week is over. And then maybe take a day break, take 2 day break. That's why I say 1 to 2 weeks. And but the problem with that is I rushed it by writing 5 scenes a day and I didn't look those scenes over, barely at least. I felt they were good enough, and they weren't, and the dialogue was bad. At least that was a common complaint on Chase for Change, even though all other aspects of it were largely improved from the previous fan film. So with Godzilla Mecha Annihilation, I took a month to write it, month and a half. No, month. No, 2 months actually. 2 months to write it. I had my friend Robo look it over with me to give his thoughts, and that's how it came to fruition. Tuition and fruition is a fruition. Tuition. I'm curious. Uh, yeah, fruition, tuition. College tuition is that's what we could be talking about now with Yako in college, but that's not what I mean. Fruition. It came to fruition. Um, so it's really it's a long process. So basically, the logic I had with this fan film is I'm going to give myself 3 months to write this one, the following one. Um, it's hard to say. Like I said earlier, it's confusing between the two because I don't want to actually say the name of the final one. But So, anyways, I'm taking like 3 months to write it. I'm taking a lot of breaks. But the beauty of taking a lot of breaks is that your mind is fresh when it goes back into the process, and you go back into the process again. And I also look it over more thoroughly. I say the lines out loud. Please, if you're writing a script, say the lines out loud. I wish I could have told myself this and slap myself in the face, bam, 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 like just a year ago, 2 years ago, because that is important. Say the lines out loud. Does it sound like something a human being would say? Like Chase for Change, like technically my most recent fan film now, even though I released it almost a year ago. Time flies. I made a lot of the lines were good, but you had some that was just like when Ronnie realized he's back in time, he's like, "What date and year is it?" Like imagine that for a second. Like imagine you had no real reason to believe you were back in time, but you suddenly said, "Wait a minute, what date and year is it?" That or also, I forgot what was another line that my friend Spud, because he played Edward, said. What happened for you to reach this point? You could have just said, like what, literally just what happened. You didn't have to say what happened for you to reach this point. So you learn a lot of things when you take longer times to write scripts. And of course, I also started to learn actual script writing in my film class. So all of that helped. And now you see me writing a script for Mech Annihilation that I hope you guys think sounds better for dialogue and sounds even better for the following fan film because I'm taking 3 months to work on it, not two. So, anyways, let me read this. Um, Chat read. Catch me up on what y'all been talking about. Well, it's been a normal YouTube discussion, but technically I forgot to mention I was gonna make this a topic, but I forgot to. So we're pretending that one of the topics of the stream is the script for the following fan film after Mech Annihilation, which I've already started writing. So we're talking about that. But, if I'm boring you guys, this is a stream for you guys to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So bring up a topic, we'll talk about it. But it seems like now we're talking about this, pre-production, the art of pre-production. I'll send you pics of my mountains on your Insta to see if it fits. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, man. You mentioned you watched Shock the first 10 minutes, I assume. How is it so far? Well, it's so far pretty good. Um, my one complaint is the mixture of two different styles of what do you call it? Well, the blend between live action and animation, like how you had I, I believe it was your face, right? It was on one of the characters, or maybe it was one of the. Because I apologize if I forgot, 'cause you don't really show your face too often, so I'm trying to remember like the few times you have shown it. But I think it was your face, right? That was on one of the characters, which I find a little bit off-putting because it doesn't match the animation. That would have been my one. That's my one critique so far. Other than that, though, the shots do look good. Um, at least the establishing shots I like a lot. So yeah, definitely pretty good start. What's up, Evan? Hello, Atomic. How are you, man? Um, but yeah, so we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Now I guess because I'm done saying my script spiel. Um, but mountains, I want to make tall mountains. That's the idea. Tall mountains and ones that are shoulder length, at the length of Godzilla's shoulder, a kaiju shoulder, and I think I could pull it off. It's just gonna be a little tricky. The dialogue would work if you don't focus like it's a live theater play to make too many words for a simple thing. My opinion. Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. You just gotta. You can't. Yeah, you can't keep it in your head. Is what I'd also say. Which is why you say it out loud, like I've already said 1,000 times. Um, so just yeah, you gotta say it out. Say the line out loud. And there are even times where I have said the line out loud, thought it sounded good, and I came back to the script 2 days later. I reread that line, thought, you know what, it doesn't sound good. I could have just said the same thing by taking out these three words that just drag out the line. So that's the biggest problem with my scripts. It's not that um, it's not that the grammar's wrong. It's not that the message can't be brought out. The problem is the message can be brought out in a more simpler manner. You cannot do it. You can just like my biggest script issue I'm trying to get at here is I say a line, and I could have essentially said the line, the exact same point. I could have made the exact same point across, but I could have taken out a bunch of words. I remember I gave that as critique, I think, to the first Yako movie, to a lot of people. I struggle with it. It's not easy. And I'm not even a proper scriptwriter at that. I'm just only starting to learn through my own experience how it works. And I could say I'm the dialogue in these incoming scripts for these incoming fan films sounds better than the ones I've made a year ago, but 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but it's still need improvement. But Gyro, I'm curious, are you excited for Godzilla Mech Annihilation, or have you not seen the trailer? I think I'm curious what your take is because I think that it was Godzilla Chase for Change is the first fan film where you openly said you saw improvement. I think with this fan film, I don't know. I think I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to I don't know assume what your thoughts are going to be, but I think you're going to like it. Uh, Let me see here. It is my friend Javier's movie, by the way. And no, it was not my face. It was my friend. Okay, okay. You see, that's what I thought, right? Because you have longer hair. So yeah, that's what I thought. And if it did look like you, it looks like, I'm guessing your friend Michael is even young, looked younger in that picture, maybe a year or two younger. So yeah, but that would have been my one critique, is that it didn't match the animation. So that's a little off-putting, I'd say. But I get that the problem is with SFM, the actual characters you're using aren't your faces. But if you can't use your faces, I mean, I don't really see what's wrong with that. I mean, it's okay to use the what do you call SFM figures themselves. I had to do that with the two Gmod movies that I made. It's a little unfortunate, but if it's your only metric of how you get the work across, I consider it to be um, um, I consider it to be better. Evan dropping great advice for y'all gotta follow. But do you want to watch it with us regardless? Wait, sorry. Watch what with you? I missed your text. Again, I just see. I don't know if the stream like deleted something. Um, Sorry, I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. That's exactly what I mean about your script. Too many words. Yeah. Just literally slice it in half and get the exact same point across. Um, but Atomic, if you can't, let me know in Discord privately because I can't, or in the stream. You could text it again, but I don't see what you're talking about. I just see stuff Evan and then your text. So either let me know in Discord or retype it. I don't know if maybe YouTube is censoring something. That's exactly what I mean about your script. Too many. Oh, I already read that. So the problem is Gyro and Yako, because I don't have my contact lenses in, and I refuse to wear my glasses live on stream. I'm not a big fan of how I look with them, because your profiles are like vaguely red, and a little bit of yeah, it's confusing sometimes. I actually have short hair. Oh, okay. It's actually Wolverine's hair. Oh, okay. I don't know if I remembered. I don't know if maybe you had it longer when you made that video of yourself a few months ago. Maybe I'm wrong. And I did it the way I did because the director Javier Bullock wanted it that way. Oh, okay. I was only following the director enough. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, in that case, I can't blame you then, of course. So, um, yeah, if it's his choice, I respect it. But it's in my view, I wouldn't have done it. I'm here. Hello, Jarvell. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Glad you could show up. So, yeah, we're up to talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. I know I've said that 1,000. I just want to. I don't want to just keep on making the topic only about me. So, if we're gonna keep talking about scripts and films, then so be it. Um, but yeah, October 7th. Um, Let me see here. I don't. I mean, it's so funny when you have YouTube running ad revenue on your trailer, even though you know you're not making any money from it. But I don't want to risk that because oh, it's a hassle sometimes having to handle all that.
I know YouTube loves.
This is the trailer, by the way, in case.
Someone has twisted this one. I feel like he's using it for a bigger purpose and we aren't supposed to know. Using what? Set him to my straw. For now, I went every kaiju we had.
Yeah. Under the bus. I'm here. I've been working on my Godzilla versus Hazing Godzilla. Oh, nice. I remember you said you were gonna work on that. How's that been going? But I'm glad you like it so far. When you finish it, do you plan on making a review or posting a comment? I'll probably post a comment. I don't know if I have enough time to do a review just because school's gonna start for me in the next week or two. I won't rule it out. Um, but right now, you could definitely expect a comment. Review is 50-50. I'll have to see if I have enough time for it. Um, but yeah, I know you hate Godzilla Final Wars, but do you want to? Well, when are you gonna watch it? I have to. Maybe I can. I don't know if I'll be free. Because I know after this stream, I'm going to be a little bit busy. Not entirely sure. So if it's like maybe next week or something, I can try. But I don't. Yeah, it depends. But after the stream, I might be busy, or I will be busy because I have to edit the final scene and get VFX from GPTV, who's doing a great job, by the way. Subscribe to Godzilla Productions TV. He's doing a fantastic job with the visual effects, and some Naughty Spud. He's also helping out that too. They're doing great. Let me see here. I also got the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2014 poster. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Which poster is it? He's like burning, but for Godzilla 2014. Oh, okay. SH Monster Arts. I think I know what you're talking about. So it's like a poster of the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2014? Or poster version. I thought you meant you got a literal, whoops. Um, I'm stupid. I didn't read that right. Again, not wearing glasses. My God, I'm not doing it though because it's embarrassing. I don't like the way I look with them. I don't know if anyone else in the stream can feel my pain. Um, but yeah, let me see it. Whoops. There we go. Let me see here. Whoops. Let me see here. That's fine. Yeah. Um, Thank you for understanding. It's just um, it's senior year of high school, man. I'm going in this with a grin. So I'm not. So technically speaking, I can't 100% say I'm going to be streaming next Friday. And next Friday's stream would be actually the final summer live stream. So I don't know if I'll be streaming next week, but the stream after it's going to be the first school Friday live stream of senior year, and that's not. Oops, sorry if you can hear that. I'm gonna close my window. But yeah, That's the thing. Evan Godzilla Final Wars. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can. I'm not. I don't know if I can make that. I'm sorry. I have to add the final scene for my fan film. I'm sorry. Is that all right? I mean, I don't know if I can. Um. I don't know if I, because the weekends. The problem is on weekends I'm busy, so I want to get it. I want to get it out of the way like after I stream. So I don't know if I can. Um. But I'm sorry about that. I hope you can understand that. I mean, I could. I don't know. I'll let you know, but I don't. I'm pretty sure I can't. Um, but if you plan on scheduling another movie, at least I don't know. I don't know when your schedule. I don't know how your schedule works, but if I can't make it to this one, which I probably won't because I am editing the final scene, then let me know if you have another one planned up because you're right. I don't like Vinyl Wars, but that's not the reason. I promise. It's just I have to. It's just it's actually any Godzilla movie. Watching any Godzilla movie is better with friends, of course. Um, but it's not. That's not the reason. So it's if you have a different Godzilla movie, let me know. It's not lined up. I don't know if you have like a schedule of movie nights or something. I haven't been working on it for a month due to being tired from our shoot of the destruction of the world. Hunger from Primal War, Godzilla Earth versus Godzilla Ultima, and oh my god, I'm sorry if I'm gonna mess this up. Jorgovondo. Is that right? The Sea's War. I think I had this other thing too, right? Where I was trying to pronounce this. Also, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Let's just finish something up. Um, there we go. So, um, I feel that, man. Yeah, like, whew. It's I don't know how senior year was for you. I think I remember you telling me that it was very stressful, or at least the application for college was. But oh my God, man, I'm not looking forward to that at all. Also, if you do a review on my next big fan film, Zarkuro versus Mabuko, the Rage of Rivals, can you also review the smaller films with it or review the saga? Well, how small are the smaller films? Like how long? Because again, I only review like, you know, I don't want to review really small films because then at that point I'm gonna get so many people coming up to me saying review this, review this, review this. And as much as I'd love to, I can only make and fan review show episodes take time, so I really like to dedicate them to longer films. Um, but hope you understand. Oh, by the way, Atomic, I forgot to let you know. I don't know if you're still on the live stream, but I was watching your 2 weeks ago or so. I was watching your Atomics cartoon collection, I think, and I really liked it a lot. That was really good, man. I know I didn't comment on it, so I know you didn't have any idea if I watched that or not. But no, I did. I like the Spider-Man one, Ultraman one mostly. I mean, I know that they're quick animations, but I ask anyone. I'm not the person for animation, but I just wanted to say nice job on those. Um, but yeah. So, but anyway, so I'm gonna be starting that up, and that's gonna take a lot of time away from videos, for sure. I mean, I honestly can't make the judgment if junior year or senior year is gonna be harder just because I've only done one and not done the other. But I find it hard to believe that junior year can be outbeaten as far as how hard it is, just because, like, literally all the time, every school year, I always say to myself, this year is going to be the hardest year. And then I go into it, and it's actually not that bad. But junior year was the first year where it actually met my expectations and how hard it was. But because it met my expectations, I wasn't overwhelmed. So, I mean, I don't know. I did more studying for exams in that year of high school than any other year of high school or year of schooling in general. And not to mention the fact that, um, Regents exams. Oh my God. And you're not going to have much of that in senior year. But the college application process is still almost just as hard because you're writing constant essays about things. And it's just a real, pain in the what. Let me see here. Um, let me see this. Wait, where's the, oops, I lost that. The small films are around 36. Oh, okay. Then I don't know if I'm sorry, man. I only review like things that are longer than 15 minutes. I hope you can understand. But definitely, I'll review the bigger films for sure. But I don't want to give you false expectations. So it was a stressful year, but you gotta believe in you. Thanks, man. I'm looking forward to it. To Mecha Annihilation, I'm curious. Um, Man, I hope my senior year is going to be good. I mean, you don't want to have to watch Godzilla Final Wars if you're busy. It's fine. Well, thank you for understanding. But if you have another Godzilla film lined up, definitely. But it's not because I don't like Final Wars. I promise. It's just um I'm gonna be busy. So, but if you have other Godzilla films lined up, let me know. I don't know how often you do them. I really don't. I think this is the. I mean, at least I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. You gotta let me know. Let me see this. Oops. This project will be my best God versus battle yet. I'm planning on making. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. Okay, I choose to read people's text deliberately fast, and I screwed up. I'm planning on it being the most brutal among the others. Brutal by just like blood or effects, or how's it gonna work out with that? Oh, thanks, Evan. I'm glad you like my cartoons. Absolutely, man. And it was funny. I like how you adapted them to the specific settings too. That was pretty smart. It wasn't just like a black background with the thing. Um, Godzilla versus battles. um, well, favorite. You said artist, not artist. So I'm sorry, Boomerangs. I don't know what you're referring to there. I'm still here, Evan. All right, just got to make sure. I wasn't sure if when I talked about your cartoons, you weren't here to hear me say it. So, but I'm glad you're still here. Um, Let me see here. Oops. And we'll have before he dies by Arshiva. Oh, okay. I'm planning on making. Oh, I didn't read the previous text before. I'm planning on making Chirugo a solo film that will take place after he got sent back to his timeline. Oh, nice. So so it's gonna be like. Oh my, if I'm reading this right. Okay, so then how long is that gonna be? Or because I almost got confused with something else. Um, no, Evan, I understand that you're busy, Lama. I know it's not because you ain't got solo finals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But in general, I don't know. Maybe if I give that a rewatch, I could just change my opinion on it. You'll see. With Godzilla versus Megalon, for instance, I remember I didn't really think too much highly of it, and then I rewatched it in 2020 for no particular reason. I loved it. Um, Brutal's in Mortal Kombat. Brutal. Okay, nice, nice. Excuse me. Um, but favorite black artist of 2023. I'd have to say I Show Meat would have to be my favorite one. Honestly, Boomerangs. I don't know what you. I don't know what yours is. Thanks for watching my cartoons, Evan. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, absolutely, man. Um, but um, but I wasn't sure if Boomerangs was referring earlier to if he's excited. If he's excited for Mecha Annihilation. I hope you're excited for Mecha Annihilation. You have to. If that's what you're referring to, Boomerangs, you got to put that up on a big screen and just play it for the whole world. Unlike Times Square, um, it'll probably be 15 to 30 minutes per film. Okay, then yeah, that's definitely like more review range for sure. In fact, 15 to 30 minutes is exactly how long I say anywhere between that is exactly how long I say a fan film should be. So, um, yeah, absolutely. I could definitely look into reviewing that. But the shorter ones I won't review, but I still comment on them regardless. Absolutely. Don't worry about me now. I'm not. I never said I wasn't gonna watch them. It's just making reviews a little bit harder. Evan, wait, don't leave yet. Well, I'm not. I wasn't planning to leave yet. Who? What do you mean who? Boomerex? Do you know? You didn't know what I was talking about? I was talking about Mecha Annihilation, my fan film. How dare you not know what I'm talking about? No, I'm only kidding. Leave. No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. But if you're curious, it's like that one of those like schemy little con artist things where like I'm like, but if you're still curious, look into it after I've already, fake insulted you. Evan pulls give relationship advice. I'm down bad. I don't know. Well, first things first. Welcome to Stream Pathetic Pictures. I don't know if I'm really the person to give at least relationship advice to someone who's down bad. I don't know. I don't know. I'd say look, man. Actually, I got my advice. You ready for this? You ready for this? Here we go. Ready? You gotta stick to your own. Cool down. Only focus on yourself. And then focus only on playing Krolin. Okay? um, let me see this. Whoops. 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. I'm back. I almost talked with that while being muted. That's not very good. What do you think of the new Yaku movie, Evan? Well, I mean the one you're working on now, because I don't believe you released a trailer on it. Uh, or if you just mean like, what are my thoughts on it? Like, because I don't know if you posted something I wasn't aware about, but like, do you mean like, what are my thoughts on it, or, let me see this. Varugo will probably get one too, and will take place after the events of ATDOTW, and will be around the same length as Charugo's film. All right. Well, it's funny too because they rhyme. So Varugo and Charugo. Let me see this. Evan, are you? I'm not gonna say that out loud, but the answer is no. On my live streams, the only thing I'm about to do is focus on the stream. Actually, this MF left. He hates us. Actually, yeah. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Um, honestly though, I think Boomerax hates me. He doesn't even know my own fan film. Like I'm kind of a little bit. I'm crying inside right now, man. I have to hold it back. No, Evan. I mean, what are your thoughts on it from everything I've told you? Oh, well, I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely. I like the fact that it's releasing in Christmas, given the fact that it's also, I think you said it had to do with the atmosphere of the film. So I'm assuming you mean it's like maybe like a kind of like takes place in the winter. That would be cool to see, especially considering the fact that the other Yako movie did not. And I'm just generally ready for like a kind of a blank slate, a fresh new start. But so yeah, everything you've told me sounds good. And I also appreciate of all things that we have August, or at least for the few days left. We have September, we have October, we have November, we have most of December before you release it, which means you will be working your you'll be working on it with enough time to I think make it great. And that's what I'm most looking forward to. Chirugo and Virgo brothers in the film and are Darvogo sons. Oh, okay. So I might have forgotten about that. I apologize, but that makes sense. Of course, they wouldn't have just rhymed without the exception of the first letter and two letters for no particular reason. I may name it just Yako, or probably Jacob Jeans Yako. I mean, I would honestly say maybe Jacob Jeans Yako, just so because I think you mentioned last stream that there might be some confusion with the Fan Review Show episode, and I don't personally want to do that for the people watching it either. But it's up to you. I don't know. And Darvago will probably be getting one too, and will take place during the time Spartans were around. Spartans were around. Oh my God, are you going to include them in the film, or is it just going to be like for the sake of saying that the setting takes place during this time? Like it's which one? Um, Spartans. My God, you're gonna have like the kaiju fight, and then off to the side you're gonna have this is Sparta. Evan, what are you going to get me for my birthday? That's a good question. It's about. Wow, oh my God, I was about to say that out loud. I'm not going to say when your birthday is out loud on stream. Oh my God, I caught myself there. Jesus. I don't know yet. Probably a Krolin action figure, like a merchandise of the character you play and that you play so well. No, I don't know. Actually, gotta give it some thought, man. I gotta give it some thought. Get it because my real name is Jacob G. Yeah, right, right. Um, um, yeah, he wouldn't just have any random person next to Yako, right? Or any random person's name next to Yako for that matter. So, um, let me see. Yeah, he's shocked, man. Yes, they will be. Oh, no pun intended. Yes, they will be included. They may be in Rome too, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, it's like okay, that'd be interesting. Krolin action. Actually, you keep saying Krolin with its two N's. It's Krolan. Krolin, not Krolon. It's Krolin. Krolon. I know that one of the voice actors, I think it was Mind Turtle, who played like a kind of like a secondary villain in the one of the films, pronounced it like Krolon. But it's I guess that's the way he personally did it. But it's Krolin. It's your own character. I gotta correct you on that one. It will have the building. Wait, whoops. It will have the buildings and people at that time. Oh, nice. How are you gonna build those? Is it gonna be like out of the clay models too, or is it just gonna be like foam carvings? What do you plan on doing for that? And plus, it is the full version, right? Evan, you know who? Yeah, I'm not saying this out loud. Are you like Ark, where you're trying to get me to slip up and say something on live on air? In fact, you know what? I wonder where he is actually. I'm not quite sure. He hasn't been joining the last two streams. At least I don't think he joined last week's stream. And his film will give more lore about just how old the kaiju are, or give hints. Well, of course, because if it's taking all the way, it's taking, you know, going back all the way until then anyone who's watching would realize, which is smart. That's why it's critical. You got to make sure that everyone understands that's the setting of it. I want an SH Monster Arts Heaven O'Rourke action figure. It would come with that little sound effect machine. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right. This, yeah, and it has like that thing too, where it has like that little st- um, what's the term? It's not a styrofoam. Um, it's like a wrap that I think is made out of styro something. I don't know, but like you rip it out of the bag, and my hand joint is in such a way where like you can like fit it into the hand, right? Kind of like, yeah. Oh my God, that'd be really funny. Or a Stendy puppet accessory, one of the two. Batteries not included. Yako actually takes place in December 2020. Oh, okay, so definitely during Christmas time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that part of it. Because I don't know, I know you said this already, but winter movies, vibes, gives off a good vibe. I'm not sure yet. And unfortunately, I'll probably make customs. Well, anything that as far as the setting is concerned, it's your choice. My biggest, and I know you're probably do do a great job without me having to say anything. But my biggest advice to you is just make it as clear as possible that this is the time period it's in, because as soon as you do that, the idea that you want to give to the audience that people will understand just how old the kaiju is will become as clear as to them as it was me. But the difference is you won't have to tell them; you'll just show them. You show don't tell in movies. Anyways, guys, it was around the time I have to leave, so I do apologize, but there isn't really any sum up. I guess I would have made the topic had I known earlier that I started writing the script for this following fan film, but I've already said what I needed to say about it, and I'm halfway done with it. Mecha Annihilation is wrapping up. Just got to make some tweaks and refilm a scene that I didn't like, and it'll be coming out on October 7th. And check out the trailer if you haven't. That's another big thing I want to say. So, thank you for joining this stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye bye.